I like the gym, let's go. Beanshooter, somebody's gotta let them know. Beanshooter, I like the gym, let's go. Beanshooter, it's not a line he doesn't toe. In a world full of dogs, you're gonna need a dog catcher. If you're wearing a mask out there, and fresh air's gonna get you. He always shoots from the hip. For iced coffee, take a sip. Toss it out the window at a bar, let her rip. Beanshooter, like a gin, let's go. Beanshooter, somebody's gotta let them know. Beanshooter, like a gin, let's go. Beanshooter, there's not a line he doesn't toe.
All right, we're back. It's been a while. It's been a while. These things don't seem as bright. That one is. I know I don't got my shades. I do have my shades.
I got shades for you right here.
I got some right here. It's been a while, and I got people calling me, asking me when I'm doing the next podcast. So I've been slacking. I've been taking off. I haven't been around. I got my friend Brian with me tonight, and I have a special guest. What's your name? Jerome. Yeah, I got Jerome. Jerome doesn't want to give his last name. Jerome's going to give some sports, maybe not picks, but a little knowledge, because Jerome's very sharp, especially with baseball. Right, Jerome?
Oh, yeah. Baseball expert.
Baseball expert. Jerome is also a rapper?
Yes, sir.
You have some songs on, what is it on?
I actually have 3 albums. I just came out with 5 songs in the last couple months. It's got 53 songs. Altogether, over 3 hours of recorded music, about 30,000 fans worldwide. So the movement's pretty good. It's been a 15-year run with the music. But my passion is baseball. I like, keeping up with baseball over the years. It's given me some knowledge into picks. I've done good. About 2 months ago when baseball ended, I did real well. And I'm trying to get better at other sports, but I got, thing that helps is video games and other people's knowledge.
You think the NFL's rigged?
The NFL is tough, man. I think it could be rigged a little bit more than baseball. Baseball can be rigged too, I think, but for the most part, baseball is tough to rig nowadays. But sports, you can make a lot of money if you know what you're doing in the sports betting.
You hit some big multi-team parlays, didn't he, Brian?
Yeah. He got some 8-teamers.
8-teamers, but he's betting, short money.
2 weeks ago, I hit the 8 out of 8 NFL teams just to screw around.
Yeah.
Did 20-1.
20-1.
Yeah, it was luck. I bet all the favorites, though, in straight picks. That's why.
Yeah.
The spreads are what get you. In baseball, you don't want to do the plus 1.5. Well, the plus 1.5 is all right if you think the underdog is going to win. But the minus 1.5 will kill you. The over-under will kill you. You want the straight picks.
Straight money line.
That's it.
Yeah.
And you want to do probably straight picks. But I was sure of a bet when I was up a little bit. I had bet 500, and I hit 1,900 on I think it was a 2-teamer.
Really?
Straight picks.
Baseball.
Yeah.
3-teamer,
Come a little
2-teamer.
closer. You can speak into the mic, Brian. We need you over here.
Oh, yeah.
Baseball's my expertise, and we got another sharpshooter over here, too.
Yeah. Brian's another one. My friend Brian Chronowski.
Do a little betting on the side.
Yeah. He's pretty knowledgeable.
Yeah, we got to keep,
Justin,
we keep ourselves busy.
You've dabbled in the old sports betting also.
More than dabbled.
More than dabbled, like all
I
of
just needed a couple more points tonight out of these Celtics.
It seems to be a big thing, but I haven't, done one of these in a while. We got a lot to catch up on. One of the big things is the election. What that whole night was crazy.
Yeah.
Brian was sleeping through most of it, but that night was. I mean, what a crazy thing. I didn't think he had a chance of winning at all. I just said, "There's no way."
You didn't think he was gonna?
No,
Really?
He actually had more women voters this time around.
Yeah, and like you, the African American vote, you guys
Of course.
you guys showed up. I mean,
Yeah.
definitely. And they said that the states that she won were the only states that what, Justin?
No voter ID.
No voter ID required. Did you hear that?
Oh, wow.
No, I didn't hear that.
Yeah.
I'm not a big politics guy.
Also, Justin, did you
That
see my
makes a lot of
chin?
sense.
I was gonna say the neck's looking great.
Yeah. No more
Does
turkey
look
neck.
good,
No.
yeah.
No.
Oh, it looks great. Yeah, I like
Richard
it.
Nixon.
Chin looks good too.
They actually they cut out the turkey neck, they stitch the muscles back together, and then they take fat out of your stomach and put it in like your jawline and your chin. So it was an extensive surgery, and I met this taxi driver that had a family from Lynn, Mass. And that's very rare in Colombia that you'd find somebody that, speaks English, number one, but somebody that, was from around here, which was crazy. And we struck up a conversation, and I had never been to Barranquilla, Colombia. I usually only go, Medellin or Cartagena or San Andres or Bogota. and I had never been in Barranquilla. So I says, oh man, I'll throw this guy a few bones and, show me around and show me what's up. And so I tell the guy, because I was down there for surgery for my teeth. I got some implants and veneers. And being sober 11 years now, I don't take opiates. And like I said to many people, I'm not Superman, okay? If I snap my leg, hey, give me that morphine drip, right?
Right.
I'm not, I'm no hero by any stretch. If I'm in pain, you got to take it. But I did the whole dental surgery and the bone graft without taking anything. So this one, I told them, I says, hey, listen, I'm not, only ibuprofen. And they're like, yeah, no problem. So after surgery, I didn't realize the recovery time of this. This is quite a significant surgery. And there was going to be a lot of pain afterwards. And I figured I went through the mouth pain, which got to be the worst, right? The dental pain and the bone graft.
The neck surgery should be.
Yeah, so I said, turkey neck, come on. I mean, this is nothing, right?
Snip, snap, done.
So I arranged it for the taxi driver to be on call as soon as I got out of surgery to come in the hospital and get me. And they told me I couldn't leave the hospital for a few days or some madness, right? So I'm already...
So you rigged it, yeah.
Yeah, I'm already thinking ahead. As soon as I'm out of the surgery and I come out of it a little, he's there with a wheelchair. So now it's a big deal. Security's there, the doctor's coming in, the nurses, a lot of them can't speak English, and, they're translating. They're like, you can't leave. And I said, oh, I'm leaving. The surgery's done. I got done what I needed to. And you're going to have this thing wrapped around your head for like a month. It
didn't look bad.
Yeah, it's terrible. So no strenuous activity for 30 days after. I don't know any of this, but I know I'm leaving. I know I'm leaving the hospital. So after some back and forth, they tell me, you need to have someone with you for first 24 to 48 hours. You need a nurse. So I tell them, oh, I have a nurse. I knew this girl from Barranquilla. She's
she's nice.
She is Suli. She's nice. She's actually my friend's girlfriend, and she lives in Barranquilla. And she comes to the United States. She comes to Florida, and she comes to Lowell. She's John and Lowell, so she knows me pretty good. So I'm like, hey, you got a friend? Come help,
Yeah.
So I says, oh, I have a nurse, and the doctor finally they call me because I leave the hospital. Now they call me and they says the hospital is sending a nurse. She's going to stay in the room with you the first 24 hours minimum.
In your hotel room.
In my hotel room.
Excellent.
You know what happened next, right? Come on, man.
Come on,
man. So
there was no neck medicine going on.
So she was very nice, this nurse. 49 years old.
So?
Nice.
Yeah.
She was...
Well...
Yeah, she was really cool, too. She was awesome. So the story I'm getting at, she wasn't happy with her husband. I found that out after a couple of days. I found a lot out about her, actually.
Yeah.
So
24 hours is a long time.
pulls out the little bed next to the thing. I says, you don't got to sleep on the little pull-out couch. I'm here. So that was after. But getting back to the story, I only get ibuprofen from the doctor. Right, Justin? So I get ibuprofen. So I take she gives me an ibuprofen and something else. So I'm laying in bed. After 3-4 hours, I'm writhing in pain. Can you ever hear that word?
Yep.
How do you spell it?
WRIT.
My man Jerome!
Jerome paid attention.
Jerome! Writhing in pain I was.
I had to read the dictionary for that.
I was writhing in pain. So I says, hey, you want to give me another one of those things? She goes, you want something for the pain? I says, yeah. So she comes over, I'm in bed, and she puts it in my mouth with the water. 10 minutes later, I'm up. I'm doing the running man. I'm hitting on her saying, "Hey, why don't you come over here and up in the old shack with me?" And and a second later, I start. Anyone knows that's ever done opiates, for some reason you want to clean.
Yeah.
That's how I know in the sober house when someone got high, I come home, they say, "Hey, did you see the new guy? He's fucking he's got a toothbrush and he's cleaning under the stairs out back." And I go, "Oh." So it's happened so many times, I'll let them clean.
As you should.
They'll clean for 2-3 hours, then I say, "Hey, Jerome, gonna have to hit you with a urine cup, my friend.
Talk to you over here, please?"
Yeah. And then what do they usually say? "I just went," right?
I need more time to pee.
Yeah, I need more time to pee, or "I just went," or
I'm shy.
all that.
I need more water.
So she gives me the pill, and I'm up doing the running man. I'm literally dancing. I was literally doing the running man and cracking jokes, and I realized there is zero pain. Now, I've been drug and alcohol free for 11 years. No opiates, no marijuana, nothing. No Johnnies, nothing. And I know. I says, "Hey, what's her name? She's still messaging me. I can't remember her name. Dina." I says, "Hey, Dina, what did you give me?" She says, "A pill for the pain." I said, "Yes." And it worked. It worked rather well, Dina.
I need the name.
Was it ibuprofen? No, it was this. And she hands me a thing and it says Singalen. Pretty sure it's Singalen. So I pull out my phone, I Google it, everything's coming up in Spanish. I finally transcribe it, and it says acetaminophen and hydrocodone. And I said, "Dina, you gave me a Vicodin. Thank you."
Thank you.
Thank you for that,
I didn't want it.
It worked rather well, Dina, but you do not do that again.
Was it liquid?
No, it was a white pill. And she left them there on the counter, and she's like, "No, they work. They're good for them." She didn't understand, addiction and what my whole thing was. Mm-hmm. And that's always been a fear of mine, right? I have some medical procedure, I hurt myself, and I have to take these pills, and then it, triggers something, and I'm off and running. And, it was good. It was good because I needed it then, right? And although I never would have took it. I would have stayed writhing in pain, Jerome, for a day or whatever it was, and took the ibuprofen, and it would have got better the next day. And but I took it, right? And I didn't take it, willingly. I took it thinking she was giving me an ibuprofen, and that was it. She left them around. I'm like, they were like this big thing with like the tinfoil punch out things. And I'm just like, she come back afterwards because she was there a couple of days. She'd leave. I said, "Here, take these."
Yeah, get these.
And but when she first got there, I says, she goes, "I have to, clean you up." And she had the hot thing, and I says, "Can you clean my balls?" I was just
back.
I was just joking around. I says, "Can you clean my balls? They're a little dirty," right? Just cracking a joke, Jerome. Just trying to be funny. And she says, "Actually, that's in my job description. I have to bathe you." So I said, "What are we waiting for, Justin?"
Why didn't you say this before?
Yeah. So she was with me like a week every morning, done the shower. She, but really professional.
Yeah.
I was also very professional.
So 24 hours turned into a week?
Yeah, she stayed with me a while.
She was
good old Dina. Dina was great other than slipping me the bike.
Sneaky Dina.
Dina was great. So yeah, I had the surgery and it was a long recovery time. No strenuous activity, no going to the gym for a month. I just finally got back in the gym, and it was all right. I didn't think it was going to be that serious, but it was a pretty serious procedure. And a lot of people get it and they just go right in here and like pull it up or something. But this one was big. They got a big scar. See it?
Yeah. Like a knife fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they go in and they stitch the muscles back together and they do all kinds of stuff. So
yeah, I remember I talked to you and you're like, "Yeah, I'm just getting my neck drained."
Yeah.
I'll call you back.
Yeah, there's all this fluid. I got a video. I'll send you a video.
What
Put it on.
What did he just say?
Do you see the thing on YouTube? The video someone used of me?
No,
Holy
Oh, you
shit!
did, huh?
Did you see it?
Yeah, I sent
Oh
it
yeah,
to
you sent it to me. It's fucking crazy. People are using my likeness.
Yeah.
This video got like 3 million views on YouTube about roofing with me. They got a clip of me talking on the podcast when I was on that
What are they talking
Matt
about?
Cox
What's it
podcast.
about? Roofing what?
Is roofing a scam?
Oh, roofing a scam.
What a stupid question. Of course it is. You know? Especially if I show up. No, listen. Speaking of that, this podcast is brought to you by Broadway Home Improvement. We will not scam you. We'll do your roof and vinyl side of your house for a song. You know what that means?
Okay.
For a song?
I
What
can
that
make you a
means?
song.
For a note.
No, for a song. When you say, hey, he got the car for a song. You ever hear that?
No, I haven't had that.
No, it
expression
means you got it for a real good deal. Did you know that, Justin?
No.
Really? You?
Yeah, I'm not.
All right.
I
Got it
know
for a
that.
song.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now you know. It's
Cheap,
like,
cheap. Little
cheap.
song and dance.
got it for
Okay.
a song.
Okay.
All right. Well, speaking of that, Jerome, speaking of songs,
Yeah.
you want to spit a little something?
Okay. Okay.
All right.
You put a
Jerome, you
little
ever
beat
tell
on.
you kind of look like P. Diddy?
Some people say that. Yes.
Some people say.
I spit some bars.
All right, man.
Jerome.
All right. Yo, this is the way that I've always been flowing. Pitted in my own shell, coming out, and I know where I'm going, and this how, and it's showing. But it's time to show these cats that I'm towing tax, that's an account and slowing. Then I'm gonna max up this bass in your face and grow a fan base and have these people f***ing voting. Some will start gloating, boast the fact that we're talking every day, it's still smoking. Can you see your brain floating?
Oh,
So-
Jerome.
That's my first rap that I ever wrote.
See your brain
Really?
floating.
Yeah. It's half of the rap that I wrote.
And
But
did you say something about the election?
I'm just all for Trump.
All
I
right.
don't like all
He said
the
he'll have
people
you
that have been
voting.
in the White House for 40 years too much, but they kept things down. I'm not gonna dog them on that, but I just think some time for someone who can stand up for what's right for the country and the
Yeah.
economy too.
I think it's like a baseball team or we'll use a baseball analogy, right?
Yeah.
When the team's losing, right?
Okay.
The manager gets fired.
First guy.
It just happened with Jim Montgomery, and it sucks, right? Because he was good.
Yeah.
He's a good coach. You know, the team ain't performing.
First
No.
guy.
Yeah, first guy to go. And just like this past president, it's funny. A lot of people, well, not a lot of people. I know a few people have some very, very large Instagram accounts, and we'll say, be a man guy, Prosciutto and Tommy. I speak to these guys, and if you see these guys' accounts, and they have monster accounts,
Oh, yeah.
they don't go down the political road.
No.
No.
It's poison, right?
Right. Makes sense.
But at the same time, it's like I'm
Dying.
not gonna say how I feel because I'm worried about followers or this and that. So I posted. It was a video of that old clip of the girl when they say, "Oh, Donald Trump's the new president," and she's screaming. And then I had another clip that I made or a friend helped me made where it's like the clip from Scarface where they're counting the money and it said like psychiatrist today. And I had a video when Trump got elected. I was at Trump Plaza in Manhattan because Conor McGregor was fighting the next night. And I happened to be down there at Nike Town right across from his thing right when he won the election and they were all out there protesting and I was screaming at the protesters. Before I, really knew anything, I thought it was a joke that Trump was running back then. Like, oh, there's no way Donald Trump's going to be president. So it wasn't like I was this big, Trump guy or Republican because my whole life, I've been a criminal, and Republicans were always tough on crime and minimum mandatory sentences for drug trafficking and this and that. So I used to say, by default, or I'm a Democrat, even though I had never voted. Right. I'd say I'm not.
They don't let us vote anyway.
Yeah, I'm not on this. I'm not on this side where these guys want to lock everybody up and
Right.
give them 5 years for an ounce of blow or whatever. So. It wasn't like I was this big Trump guy, but me seeing the crowd and all them, no, not my president. I started screaming at them and filming it, like, Donald Trump's the king of New York. He's your president. And I'm just, just being me, right? So that video popped up in my memories. I'm like, holy shit, this was 8 years ago when he first got elected. So I put that up and that other one. The next day, 1 p.m, content removed, your account has restrictions. Dude, a post from like a month ago got removed and struck down and it was just like, oh my God, like I really shouldn't have said anything because it was like, and then Trump come out a couple days later. Did you see what he said about the shadow ban and all that and the accounts removed? What he said? Now I feel like because I've had my my whole account removed on Instagram. I'm always shadow banned. It's terrible. And Trump come out and said this. Justin, where do you hear this? I felt like he was talking to me. So what I can gather is Elon Musk must have told him, when he bought X and Twitter, about how they shadow banned and silence people and just wipe out their accounts. And like I don't get an appeal. They just go, boom, this is removed. Oh, your appeal's denied. Whatever. Right. It's all AI bots and this. And he said this, and I know he's talking right about Instagram. Listen to this.
When users of big online platforms have their content or accounts removed, throttled, shadow banned, or otherwise restricted, no matter what name they use, they should have the right to be informed that it's happening, the right to a specific explanation of the reason why, and the right to a timely appeal. Fight for free speech is a matter of victory or death for America and for the survival of Western civilization itself. When I am president, this whole rotten system of censorship and information control will be ripped out of the system at large. There won't be anything left. By restoring free speech, we'll begin to reclaim our democracy and save our nation. Thank you, and God bless America.
Imagine that. Imagine.
That's a serious statement.
Someone sent it to me. I was like, I had chills. Now, once again, right, probably shouldn't be talking about it. Oh, yeah, Trump guy. But when he said that, I'm like, so is this going to change? Like, is Instagram going to change? Like, me, I go, hey, fatso, bullying, threatening. You know what I mean? My whole page is wiped out. Like, dude, I will have a video where I'm saying, like, oh, what the fuck? And then I'm like, oh, should I post this? I say, fuck. They'll probably take it down.
That's horrible.
I had a video taken down a month ago. It was Fireman Ed at the Jets game. And I'm with my father on the couch, and they're showing him doing his thing. And I said, Fireman Ed, didn't he abandon the Jets? My father goes, yeah. I go, what a bandwagoner. I posted it. Inciting or encouraging violence. Your post was removed. It was a story. Your story was removed. Your account has restrictions. And it's like every time you get a strike, just one day you get up and your page is gone.
Well, it's dangerous in New York. You put that on blast.
Yeah. But yeah, that's. I wonder if that's going to change. You think it will, Justin? Like,
It needs to.
It needs to. It needs to. The censorship thing, like, who are these people that just decide? And the worst thing about it with me is, if you're working for Instagram, Justin, and I clicked an appeal, and you looked at it, a human, and said, oh, he's just joking, saying Fireman Ed is a bandwagoner. Oh, sorry, yeah, we shouldn't have took that down. It was obviously a mistake. But no, you're just like, oh, appeal it, and 3 seconds later, your thing's denied. It's all like AI. There's no one to call and be like, hey.
Yeah, there's got to be some sort of system.
Yeah.
And that's what Trump's getting at.
It's going to be ripped, the whole system at large. The shit he says is fucking, it's hilarious, huh?
Yeah, I like
You like him, Jerome?
Yeah.
So, yeah, we had the turkey neck surgery. We had the election.
Turkey next. I know. I thought you were going to tell us about a knife fight or something. You really had surgery, huh?
What?
I thought we were going to get the knife fight story.
Yeah, I know. It was fucking crazy, though. What else? We got turkey neck. We got the presidency.
Thanksgiving coming.
Thanksgiving.
I'm actually having lobster and mussels for Thanksgiving. It's a first-time thing. I don't know.
Really?
My dad, yeah.
Really?
Hampton Beach.
What's your father's
It's
name?
going to be good. Robert.
Jerome Senior?
Robert.
Robert
It's a little-
Chronowski.
Yeah, it's a little.
Pull off, but
Yeah.
no, I'm looking forward to it. I never really cracked a lobster, but I'm gonna man up and crack a lobster this year.
Really?
Yeah.
Watch you can.
I think the eyes are creepy, but I think I'm just gonna man up and do the lobster this year.
Have you ever eaten lobster?
A few times.
It seems like a no.
You got to look.
Few, not like like claws and tails. Not the whole thing, but I'm gonna do the whole thing this year.
Yeah.
Wait. Hold on. Time out.
I know, as a New
Time out.
Englander, it's true.
What?
As a New Englander, it's true. I never really liked seafood
Well,
growing
you
up.
said
but-
you've never had claws and tails, but you've had lobster.
So
Yeah.
what?
Well, like, people cracked it for me. I'm just making conversation.
I'm just calling you out. I think maybe you never had lobster. That's
No,
all.
I have.
How about clam chowder?
Oh, I love clam chowder.
All right.
Live for it.
All
Red
right,
or the
you're
white?
good. You're good.
That's cool though, right?
Yeah.
Instead of the turkey though.
Oh yeah, Thanksgiving for me this year. I'm going down to Florida.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I'm going to Florida for Thanksgiving.
For what?
Spiro's down there. Johnny Bott's
okay.
down there.
All right. One gangster party.
Joey Molino.
All right.
We're all gonna get together, I think.
don't know.
Joey flies in Monday. Johnny's already there. Spiro flew in today. So I feel kind of weird going away for Thanksgiving. I don't have I don't have much of a family. You know, I don't have a big family dynamic. Sometimes I go by my aunts. You know, and my father goes down the bar every year and eats down the bar and just slugs beers. The guy's 81.
Mm-hmm.
Such a legend. Guy drinks 7 days a week. Why can't I do that? Just be normal.
Just be normal.
Guy never got arrested, drunk driving, never lost a job because of it. Not that I ever had a job to lose. But, yeah, but I like going by the sober houses and getting the turkeys and bouncing around and stopping by my aunts. And I have, custody of my daughter. She's 16, but she goes over her other side of the families every year. So I'm like, you know what? Spiro invited me down there, and I figured I'd get on there. But after I booked a flight, I kind of, I don't know. I'm not like, I don't know.
Want to stay home?
Yeah, it's weird,
Crossroads.
But whatever. Yeah, I'm at a crossroads on that. But I spent a lot of time away, many Thanksgivings away. So I'll be all right. Who knows? Maybe I get on a plane and dip down to Columbia for 2-3 days.
I feel the same way. I feel like every time trouble hit, it was always the holiday. I missed a lot of holidays.
Yeah.
Now my folks are old. They're down in Florida.
When I was 14, my first Christmas away was in Westfield Detention Center as a juvenile, and it was. I had a good time. It was Thanksgiving and Christmas. It was not like I was sitting there crying. You know what I mean?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, it was all right.
Yeah.
Oh, so the Harvard-Yale game yesterday.
Yeah. What?
Me and my girlfriend had a falling out. I flew her down to Medellin, and she got surgery on her eyes. She's been wearing glasses since she was 14, Justin, and she got that LASIK surgery.
Yeah.
Immediately. She's like reading a sign like a quarter mile away. She was like, I said, see that? Like, and then she's like, gives me a little bit of a hard time sometimes, like break up me. I said, I gave you sight.
Well, yeah, now she can really get a good look at you now.
Might have something to do with it, Might have something to do with it, but nonetheless, I gave her a sight.
Right.
I'm like, God, for
Like
Christ's sake,
Jesus, right.
So a few months ago, this is a pretty good story, right? A few months ago, Justin, I get a message from this girl, and she had like a clothing store in Manhattan, and she said, my father's a big fan of yours. Did I tell you about this guy?
No.
My father's a big fan of yours. He wants to take you and Shin, my girlfriend, to the Harvard-Yale game. He's Harvard alumni and da-da-da. So I talked to the girl a little bit, and then I'm like, yeah, hit me up, when the game's in. She goes, do I take that as a yes? And I said, well, listen, honey, I don't know what I'm having for dinner. Never mind what I'm doing November fucking 22nd. You know what I mean? I have no idea. I go, but yeah, maybe I'll go, So she goes, oh, my father's name on Instagram is like Joe Brown. That's not his real name. It's a pseudonym. Pseudonym?
Synonym.
Cinnamon
Can you spell that
pseudonym.
real quick?
Same thing. Cinnamon Toast Crunch. So I says, oh, all right, whatever. So I'm in the airport like a week or two later, and I'm going through my DMs because, I'm an important guy. I get a lot of DMs.
Yeah.
Jerome.
Same
You know what
here.
I mean?
Same here.
Thousands
I get
and
not as much
thousands
as you,
of-
but
thousands of
I get
messages.
it on that.
No, so for some reason the messages on Instagram go into hidden messages. So I'll have to go into this thing and hidden, and I'll look. And honest to God, every 10th message is, if I ever see you, I will. Can I say kill on you? Who knows? I'll probably take it down. If I ever see you, you're dead, and
Such
yeah,
a bad
tough guy. You like
Yeah.
throwing coffees at the homeless guy, and
Yeah.
oh, you like calling the peasants on the beach and kind of
like being tough on
yeah,
them.
tough guy. If I ever, come down to the projects. One dude goes, come down to the Adams projects. I go, it's called the North Common, and I get on there all the time.
Yeah, got through.
You know what I mean? Like sometimes I just don't even answer it. Sometimes I'll answer them, but the majority of them are good. I'll Beanshooter, blah, blah, blah. A lot of them are, hey, I got sober. I listened to your podcast. I listened to this and that. And, I went to I got a ton of them. I always screenshot them. If I ever go through, I got a ton of them. It's kind of cool, when I get those. So there's good and bad, but I come across this guy's message. Hey, da-da-da-da. So I skip over it because I saw the name and I said, "What's up with the fake name?" I go, "What are you, Secret Squirrel?" And he goes, "Well, if you read the whole message, I say who I am." So it says, "Hey, my name is blah, blah, blah. I'm originally from town in Mass. This, that, this. I'm a fan of your page. I wanted to invite you and Shin to your meet a lot. If you came, I'd like to meet you. And, my friends all like you." And so I'm like, all right. And at the end of the thing, it says, "You can wiki me." You ever hear that term, Justin?
Oh, yeah.
Well, Wikipedia, but I never heard someone say,
Yeah.
say Google me or whatever, right? So I'm like, well, that's kind of a strange thing, right?
Wiki.
You can wiki me. So
Yep.
here we go. I'm not going to say his name because he's probably. Here is his name. It comes up. His name will say Joe Jones. Okay, what the fuck? It says Gift to 25. Blah, 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 is an American hedge fund manager and philanthropist who in the 90s was referred to by some as the most powerful man on Wall Street. In 93, he reportedly earned $15 million from trading mortgage bonds. Fortune magazine once called him one of the best bond traders on Wall Street. According to a 2007 Wall Street Journal article, he has continued to be regarded as the best-known mortgage bond trader on Wall Street. He headed collateralized mortgage obligation trading in the early 90s at Kidder Peabody at a time when that firm dominated the marketplace. Seizing the opportunity created by a bear market, we always seize that opportunity, right? The bear market? Yeah. Seizing the opportunity created by a bear market, he left to start his own firm, is the name of the firm, in late 94. That same year, Kidder Peabody fell on troubled times and was sold to Payne Weber. In spite of being affected by fallout from the long-term capital management debacle in 98 as well as 2004, his company had delivered a composite annualized return of 15.4% after fees. So then I read some more on this guy, and I messaged his daughter. I says, "Your father has quite the pedigree, huh?" She goes, yeah, he does. So I messaged him, and we started talking a little, and long story short, I went to the Harvard-Yale game with him and another professor. You should see this guy's Wikipedia. I'm like, why do these guys want to hang with me?
That must have been good. Yeah. So
And
keep going.
I had to tell them, I have a Harvard story of my own. Justin. You know that?
You're all right.
What?
You probably told it.
Did I?
I don't know. Maybe say it. I probably heard it.
In jail with the school?
No.
Oh, come on.
Did I ever tell you?
Yeah, we just heard this.
Yeah. I just told you this the other day, right?
Yeah.
All right, Justin. So my last time going to jail, I go there in 2009.
Day of the game, you told it.
Okay, so we're in Newman, and I had this cellmate. I'd refused to take a cellmate, and then this kid Scott O'Malley came in, and they came to my cell. We're going to move this guy in, and it was a guy I'd known for a while. He's about 90 pounds, soaking wet. So I knew I could bully him in the cell. So I said, "Could you send him in, right?" And I would torture him on a daily basis. I used to kick his flip flops under the bed, so he'd have to get down on his hands and knees and crawl under and get them. And I used to. No, he was a good kid, Scotty. I just used to break his balls, so to speak, right? Yeah. So they open the door. He goes, "Come on, we got to go out to this thing." And they open the door, and you're in Newman back then. I don't know what it was, a couple of weeks, 30 days. I forget. Wow. So they implemented this program where they wanted you to do schooling, where they would do these tests on everyone to see where you are academically, math, science, and what's the other one? Math, science.
English.
Math, science, and English, okay? Mm-hmm. So I come out and I says, "Yeah, no, I'm not taking any tests." "Oh, no, you have to." So I says, "Can I speak to the head of the, education?" They come down. I says, "Listen, I know this is a strange concept to you, but I didn't come to jail to better myself or to learn anything. I didn't come here to improve my math or, that.
To be punished.
I said, "Yeah, I'm here for 2 years. When my 2 years is up," I said, "see that door over there? That's going to open up. I'm going to walk outside. And they're going to drop me off at the train station. I've been down this road many times." Mm-hmm. And they said, "No, you have to do it. Oh, you're not going to get out of Newman." So I thought for a minute, and I says, "Okay, I'll do it." So it was like a 90-question test, Justin. And when I filled out the thing, it was like the
90. You didn't say that
I
last
think it was
time.
30, 30, 30.
90 questions.
I think it was, yeah.
Wow.
I think it was 30, 30, 30.
All right.
You know,
It
maybe it was
makes the
20,
story-
20.
it
Maybe it was
makes-
20, 20, 20.
Whatever.
Maybe it was 50, 50,
I like
50.
90. I like
Whatever,
90.
yeah, it was 90. It was 90, okay?
90.
So now, when they fill out the thing, I fill out my name, Michael Lee. It says education. I write Harvard grad, 92, or something. I put something stupid, whatever I put, right? So now,
Yeah, you should have graduated.
yeah, the year I should have graduated. So now I take the test, Justin. And it was a little difficult because I was trying to get every answer wrong. And on a few of them, I didn't know the answer. Usually the wrong answer is glaringly obvious, Like, the earth is round, flat, or, octagon shaped, right? I'd put flat, But I'm pretty sure I aced it. So now, like 4 or 5 days later, I'm laying in my cell and the cops rattling the door. Boom, 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 boom. So I'm laying on the bottom bunk and Scott was up top. So in my book, I said, Scott, go out there and see what they want.
Get the door.
So I used to have fun with Scott. Yeah. So he climbs down, he goes out, he comes walking back in. He's got a big smile. He says, they want the Harvard grad. Okay.
They did.
Yeah, they wanted to speak to the Harvard grad.
About what?
So I walked out there, and there's 3 of them there, the whole school. They said, Mr. Lee, you've done something that's never been done. And I said, what's that? They said, you got every question wrong on the test, Jerome. I said, so I got a perfect score, in other words.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Because that's what I was shooting for.
Yeah, that's what I was shooting for. I said, see, I told you I'm not too bright. I told you I'm not good at this whole school thing. I never was. So, yeah, that's my Harvard. That's
Yeah,
the closest I ever got to Harvard, Justin. Was that? But yeah, so I went to the Harvard Yale game. It was a good game. It was cold. It was one of the first cold days of the year. It was cold out there. Have you ever been there, Justin?
No, never been.
Harvard Stadium's pretty impressive. It's
Big cement.
yeah. It's like a fucking Roman Coliseum.
Coliseum is what they call it, right?
Really?
I do artificial turf.
Yeah, you do.
We work over there all the time.
Yeah.
I seen
we
a
used to.
UConn
We
game
used
back
to.
in the day. Sorry.
This new company doesn't do it anymore. But I was there a lot.
Yeah.
A lot, yeah. What's the strike that, I'll figure it out later.
What is
One
it?
of the tight ends I went to Harvard. He played for the Bucs when Tom Brady.
The best was on Ryan Fitzpatrick when he was a
met
quarterback. Yeah.
Fitzpatrick, yeah, but I got to meet he came out and brought his girlfriend, show her off.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
Rocket,
I
right?
can't remember the fucking guy, he's a big dude.
So my friend Brian here, when he came to the sober house, been there a while. When he came to the sober house, he just got out, and you finish a sentence and you get out on bail, right?
I got out on bail, still fighting. So
Still fighting the case. He had a case, a drug trafficking case, where they caught him with a good amount of drugs and everything, and he opted to take it to trial. And at the time, I'm like, I never took anything to trial. I was the king of the plea bargain, because they're like, oh, we'll give you 3 years, but if you're found guilty, you'll get 10. I'm always like, well, I really don't got to think about this much because I'm guilty. As usual, you know what I mean? And even if I wasn't, I'd probably get found guilty. And Brian came with us for a while, and it was always hamstringing him. He could have got jobs, and the aforementioned turf jobs. They're on a lot of federal.
A lot of government, a lot of colleges, high schools.
Yeah.
There's a lot of background checking, a lot of query checking going on.
Yeah.
So they wouldn't give me the job back until the case was.
Yeah, they wouldn't even hire you back, even because everything in schools and
Yeah.
Pretty much, right?
It's a waste of time, basically, because
yeah.
every job's a school, right?
Yeah, so I remember talking to him, and I'm like, you sure you want to do this? And they offered him a pretty good deal towards the end, right? Like 2 years or something. Didn't they offer you something low?
I didn't think it was that great.
Yeah. So
they made it easy, actually. Whatever they offered me was it was ridiculous and made me angry, made me want to go to trial.
yeah.
These sons of bitches.
So he went to Middlesex Superior Court, and I went with him a few days during the trial
Yeah.
and watched some of the cops testify. And before the trial, I says, I got this idea a long time ago from a kid from Lowell, Jimmy Rodriguez and Abraham Melendez and Shaughnessy Terrace. That's where I got this idea. I didn't even tell you this. They did a home invasion on a guy, and they robbed him. And the guy, he stabbed him, I think, in the calf, and he severed an artery. It was like a little slice on his leg. They went in this house and robbed the guy. The guy gets cut on his calf, bleeds out. They arrest him, home invasion, murder. That's how quick something can go wrong when you're going in a house and doing something like that and you're armed, whether it's a knife or a gun or anything. And obviously, nightmare scenario for both of them. Abraham gets found guilty and he's sentenced to natural life. He's still in. This had to be 91. This is a long, long time ago, you know. And Jimmy, his lawyer was Jack Lew, who's now a Superior Court judge, Jack Lew. I think Jack Lew recused himself from a case I had or something because he used to be in Steve Rappaport's office, who was my lawyer. Ryan Sullivan's there now. Sean Delaney. A lot of good guys. Those guys have helped me over the years, and they're still there. And Steve Rappaport he's just a great guy. He's a great criminal defense attorney. He's great on search and seizure. You know, these guys are as good as it gets.
He's a go-to.
He's a go-to. And Jack Lew at the time, before he was a judge, represented Jimmy Rodriguez. And I'm not going to say it was Jack Lew's idea, but Jimmy Rodriguez wore these like Coke bottle glasses during the whole trial and had his hair combed over to the side. And he was say he was a thug, but he was a thug. Mm-hmm. You know, Spanish kid in the project, tattoos. He had all the tattoos covered up, and he had these thick glasses. So I thought of that during his trial, and I got Brian some thick glasses and a cane. And a cane. I said, when you walk in front of the jury, you know, use the cane and the glasses.
Put the wobble on.
Yeah, put the wobble on. So I have a video of him walking into Superior Court. So I'm with him like 2 days, and I had to leave. And all of a sudden, he sends me a video from a freaking Samsung. It looks like it's a VHS tape. You know when someone sends you a video?
It was fresh out of the can.
Yeah, he was fresh out. He was outside the courthouse, and he said, "Beanshooter, not guilty." The jury come back with a not guilty, my man. And
all counts.
Oh yeah, all counts.
See you later.
It was a clean sweep. Chrono with the not guilty.
The clean sweep. I love it.
Yeah, that's the best, right, Jerome?
Awesome news.
See, Jerome can't take anything to trial right when he walks in.
Right.
Guilty. maybe these days it's a little different, right? The times have changed a little, right?
Let me tell you,
I'm lucky.
It's kind of your time now.
It's a good feeling.
You know what I mean?
It's a good feeling. You might never get to experience.
I've never really done time like that, but I've been arrested quite a few times.
Yeah, of course. You're lucky you didn't get shot.
Yeah,
like you do. You know?
I know.
Yeah. Your brother actually got shot, right?
Oh, 40, yeah.
Yeah. How many times you get shot?
Twice, but he opened he emptied the whole clip at him.
Yeah.
So that was a serious
thing.
That's how quick things can go with
when you drive a plow truck
into a cop.
Yeah.
In a cop car.
When you try to kill a cop.
Well, yeah. What the hell?
I'm just glad he survived. He's doing well, though,
I
in
know.
Florida now.
He's in Florida, right? We're in
God
Florida.
bless him. Bradenton, right where the hurricane was.
Well, we know he wasn't
God.
plowing in Florida. So
when the hurricane was going at him, I was just like, dude.
Yeah, I remember you were
Got a
worried
lot
about
of balls staying there. I just wish you the best.
Yeah.
Because luckily it slowed down a little bit, though, at the end there.
All right.
But luckily I haven't been arrested in 15 years. That's
good for you.
Wow.
I got the 100 days clean now, and I'm doing
15 years.
I'm
man.
doing better.
I got 2009.
I got heavy-
My last arrest.
Heavy addiction in my blood.
I'm
Yeah.
a loser.
Yeah. You just got arrested last night, right?
But you never know.
Help me out.
You never
That's why
know.
we
I
do
could
the
get
podcast.
arrested tomorrow.
Yeah.
Just the way life is.
Yeah.
But I doubt it.
We won't let him arrest.
Nah.
I doubt it, too.
I stay home and stay out of trouble
Yeah, you're doing good.
for now.
And Mr. Chronowski here got his job back. Well, they're laid off now, right?
Yeah.
The turf?
Every year. Every year around cold time.
Yeah.
Weather.
So I'm now the petroleum distribution engineer
Yeah.
on the block.
Yeah. Do you know any of them, Justin?
What was it?
He's a petroleum distribution engineer. You ever heard that?
No.
Pumps gas.
There you go.
Yeah.
More like
Come
he's
see me.
killing DraftKings lately. He's killing DraftKings like worse than I did.
Here, we got an old school gas station in Lowell still. You pull up and actually give the guy money and he pumps the gas for you.
Tells you a joke.
Yeah, tells you a joke.
It's a good time.
Hey, his brother was pumping gas there and he was strong arming people for tips, right? Tell him.
He doesn't have a job anymore.
Yeah, he lost his job. He was strong arming, especially the
Oh, my
Guatemalans.
God,
You know the Guatemalan roofing vans? Oh, yeah.
They come, they want $100 worth of
He
gas.
pumped 80.
He says 2 for you, 2 for me, right? You know, he gives them yeah. fill it up and short them $2 change
Yeah.
until they caught on and the guy gets out, takes his coat off. Let's just fucking scrap over $2.
Oh, boy.
Classic Lowell.
Yes, unfortunately I got back to the boss.
Yeah. The boss didn't take too kindly of stealing from the customers.
He let me live though.
What, What's the most he made in one day?
I don't know. I see. He's still
he's-
in the denial stage of that.
Yeah. Yeah, he
I
is.
only did it one time.
Yeah.
That I remember. Good old boy though.
Yeah. He's doing good now, though.
Yeah,
The
he's fine.
Chronowski brothers.
He's fine.
What else we got? We got Christmas looming around the corner. I don't even want to think about it.
It's coming quick.
Yeah.
Coming quick, right?
I got lucky there.
What about Ramadan?
I don't know. That's cool.
Yeah.
You already fasting?
No, you know me. I eat a lot.
Right. The question.
Yeah.
Was no, the
Quite
correct
the-
answer was no.
Yeah, but he takes that stuff seriously, right, Jerome?
Hmm.
It's not a ringing endorsement of Ramadan.
You'd be shrugging it
Ramadan.
off like that.
Yeah, Ramadan.
I like all religions. I like all
I
religions.
hope so.
Yeah.
Now something's up.
Well, yeah.
What's what?
Jerome's always got that shit-eating grin on his face.
I know, right?
Good
What's
night, teeth.
going on?
And I know his teeth.
All right. Jerome, you're itching for baseball, huh?
I know. You know, this part is kind of depressing this winter.
Yeah.
In the off season, but you can learn a lot about the league and the changes of momentum, swings on teams. Baseball is all about stats. It's a stats game.
Is Otani
really
going to
is.
pitch next year?
Who?
Otani.
Otani, he might stray away from pitching because the Dodgers got too much pitching already.
Really?
That's
And they're going to get more, too.
They have a lot of pitching, but
They're the
they have a
new
lot of
Yankees.
injuries
They're the
this
new Yankees in baseball.
Yeah.
year.
The Yankees have, you'll see they're going to fall apart.
Think so?
Uh-huh. The Soto leaves, it's all downhill.
Where's he going? The Mets? Phillies, Mets, right? Yeah, Mets offered more than anybody, right?
I
Going
don't
the
think
Mets,
so.
right?
Reds are stacking up.
I think
Yeah,
he's
they
going to go
stacked up
somewhere
last year.
like, I think he's going to go to the Dodgers or the Mets. Yeah, you're right.
Red Sox tank.
I think the Dodgers are like the Yankees. People are
But
all
Boston just doesn't.
A lot
They
of people are all
don't
set.
want to offer him enough. That's
Yeah.
what I think. Boston doesn't really usually they shortchange people,
Do you?
even though that they do sign some people over here and there. But I'd like to see Boston get 2 aces, a bat, and maybe 2 bats and 2 aces. Our relief pitching's it's decent. It's
They
getting
have to hit
better.
the lottery, Jesus.
But yeah, it's the NL. We're lucky we're not in the NL. I'll tell you that. 'Cause the NL is crazy.
Yeah.
It's all skill in the NL nowadays.
What do you think about Aaron Judge? I mean, obviously he just tanked, and do you think it's going to affect him psychologically? Like,
gotta.
it's like when you're known as a choke artist, right?
Right.
I mean, that's so. And every time you get up when you're in the playoffs, or the game's on the line, and then if you strike out again or you do something,
Yeah,
right?
Please not this time. Please.
Yeah. It's gotta.
I
It's
think
just
he's gonna
like
shake it off though. He'll do good.
Think
next
so?
year.
You
Yeah,
can only shake it off so many times. You want to do it.
you get the guys like
Jerome.
David Ortiz, right? That just live for the moment, right? That-
I know about Aaron Judge. He's a gamer. He's all about baseball. It's all about getting better every year.
I mean, I
It's
hope
kinda
so.
like
What
a
did he hit?
dog.
63. What did he hit for home runs?
He's not 60. Did he get 60?
Yeah.
like
This year?
Yeah.
59 or something like
Oh,
that.
60. He got real close.
No, he did. The year before he hit 63.
Yeah, 63. Oh,
And
that
then
was the year
Otani
before.
got
All
the
right,
60-60
all right,
season
Okay.
this year.
50,
That was that'll never.
50?
How
I
did?
thought it was he had like 60 stolen bases.
Yeah,
by
but he
the
only
end,
had
though.
50 something.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. They're
40
they're
was only
both-
done. That's never been done, right? 50-50?
50-50.
They're both,
Never
That's
been
never
done.
been
they're
done.
both incredible athletes.
Otani
They're probably going to
owns
find
it.
a way on each other's team at one point.
I don't know.
And that's why baseball is getting
A lot of
kind of
ducats.
lopsided.
You think so?
Yeah. It's good for
You
betting.
think there's going to be no parity soon? Like it's going to be just like a powerhouse, like
It's going to be
Close to
L.A.
that,
like the
right?
Patriots,
LA,
or the Chiefs,
Atlanta.
the Celtics, the Lakers.
L.A., Atlanta, New York, and all them every year. Yeah, they go far. It was 1-1 this year. It was good to see that, actually.
Yeah,
Never really usually happens like that. The year before, Texas won, and that was out of good signings like Seager and Simeon and some arms and shit. Sometimes the chemistry can win in baseball.
yeah.
It really is true.
What do you think?
Any sport too.
Who do you like next year? Dodgers. Dodgers got all Red
I
Sox.
like the Dodgers
on there, huh?
momentum. I
The
like
fucking Red Sox on there.
If San Diego doesn't fall apart, they're good too, but they're a little older than. Well, actually,
Weren't
the
they up,
Dodgers got
weren't
some
they up
better.
2-1? Weren't they up 2-1 on the Dodgers?
Dodgers were up
Padres?
2-1.
What?
No,
I
they
think
only won one. Oh,
No, the San Diego almost.
Yeah, that was a
almost
good
had them.
series.
Yeah.
That's right.
San Diego
But
was
then-
up 2-1, right?
Then,
in that series.
then the Dodgers just clicked back.
Yeah.
Dodgers, it's the Dodgers
That's
time.
because Freddie
now.
was gone, right? Freddie
Yeah.
Freeman had to take a quick little sabbatical.
Yeah.
It's the
He's
Dodgers
the
time.
man.
I think
Yeah.
it's just
Freddie
the way the
Freeman's
numbers
the man.
goes. The way the numbers goes is going to be an NL
What's he
team
got?
next year.
6 World Series games in a row with a home run? Or 5?
Really.
Cool.
Freddie Freeman? He
Well,
hit a
guys,
home run.
He used to kill the
He's
Mets,
the- he's
too,
like
He
right?
hit a
next-
home run every
He's like the
game.
next David Ortiz.
This World Series, he had a home run
He's like
every
Mr.
game.
Clutch.
And
Yeah,
then
he's
the
Mr.
last
Clutch
one or
now.
2 last year.
Yeah.
Mr. Clutch again.
Unbelievable.
How would
What
you
a
let that
game
guy
he
go?
is.
Atlanta's fucking. in the
So
back of the
Atlanta's
line,
stacked.
Who do you like in the
slamming
American
that head
League?
off the wall.
I like Baltimore, but they need a little bit more pitching. If they're going to get rid of Corbin Burns, it's a problem. But they do have the offense to stick with it in the East.
They're young.
Yankees are going to stick with it. Toronto, not so much. Boston, probably not so much. Unless they make some dire moves.
You don't think we're set up good for the future?
We had a good run, but we need some dire moves. We need to make up 20
We
games.
have a couple
10 to
good young
20 games
guys.
a year.
Yeah.
Got that Abreu kid?
Yeah, but they're getting rid of them.
Really?
That's what they've been talking about. They're
Because
making
it's
trades
trade
for some
bait.
veterans. That's what baseball is like. You know, they got to get rid of.
It's
They
about
might even
right
get
now.
rid of Duran. I don't want to get rid of Duran because he's like one of the best prospects in baseball.
Yeah. He's awesome.
Yeah,
He is awesome. You know?
That's all we got. him and
Abreu
Douglas.
might be a good loss if
We got
you're going to
Rafael,
get someone
we
like
got
Matt.
Rafaela.
Getting rid of Mookie Betts.
Well, I'll give you the
was
insider
great,
tip.
huh?
Insider tip on the Red Sox.
Let's hear it.
Yeah,
They're trying to get Crochet. They're trying to get Max Fried. They're trying to get what else? Snell. If none of those guys work out,
Wow.
they're trying to get Soto. A lot of people are trying to get Soto.
Yeah.
Who wouldn't?
Yeah.
Guy's one of the best hitters in baseball. In fact, he's batted over like 310 every year, whatever it is. It's
Yeah,
crazy.
he wants to walk.
his
he
average-
walks.
So he's gonna go wherever he really wants to really fit in. I think that's what Soto's sweepstakes is going on. He might even go back to the Yankees, but it's I don't know. They might not
No.
have they don't have the money for him anymore.
Mets, right?
Mets probably. Yeah.
Mets are going to do it
After
next year. What do you
watching-
think?
What do you think?
Can the
After-
Mets beat the Dodgers? If they
If
get
the Mets
Soto?
get Soto and someone maybe I think so. The Mets are strong. They just came up short.
Then you have
Yeah.
Mets,
They lost me a lot of money,
Padres,
a
and
little bit
Dodgers. Wow.
of money near the end of the run, but
Yeah.
near the end of the year they lost out. They kind of fought it in the season, but they did good in the playoffs.
Yeah, exactly.
Early on, and then they just died out.
They almost didn't make the playoffs, right? Then they went a wild card. It was like exciting. It went right down to the
To
wire
me,
with
San
that.
Diego and LA is just juggernauts, and Atlanta should have done better. I don't know why.
Injuries.
Injuries, yeah.
Injuries this year.
Atlanta's going to be hard next year. Trust me. They're healthy. Look for them to take out everybody.
All right.
Atlanta.
We got to be
If you're
bringing
going
you
to
back.
bet someone preseason, bet Atlanta because I know baseball. It's going to be an NL team that takes it next year.
All right. There you had it. This is our
Atlanta.
unknown MLB expert, Jerome.
Mm. We
Um,
call him Rome on the street.
yeah, Romy.
From Anthony.
Chrono, anything else?
What about the new
Well,
style of betting?
We were talking about the turf, right?
Yeah.
So they wouldn't give me my job back right away. So I was working for some guy doing roofing, siding. It
Yeah.
was all right. But I would have been turfing, right? I would have been turfing if I didn't have the case. So he gets the phone call. One of my buddies gets shot in the face.
I'm in
the
Vermont.
ho-
In
the
Vermont.
hotel up in
Kid you worked with.
White Junction. Up
Yeah.
there, White River Junction. Guy was all methed out, walking around the hotel. People calling, complaining, but they're in Vermont. It's
You
not
walking around with the gun out?
it's not against the law to carry it out there, I guess, or they just didn't make that much of a deal of it. Yeah, like that's
So does he get a lawsuit against
so
someone?
he's already buying stuff. So I know he's got something. I haven't got the amount, but he's getting. Come on, he's getting paid.
Yeah.
He walked by, so they all go to breakfast at the hotel. He goes back up to the room real quick. They go out to the truck. It's time to go to work. Waiting. Where's Mike? Where's Mike? Let's go back in and get him. They go back in. They get off the elevator. Some drunk guy laying in the hallway. They step right over him. They go to the room. The other guys in the room are already calling 911. He says, "That's Mike on the floor. That's not a drunk guy." They walked right over Mike. They thought some guy was just drunk on the floor. They flipped him over. They don't tell you this if you read the article. Faces opened up. Like shot him right below the eye. He has no eye no more. But he's alive. He made it.
Yeah.
So now there's an active shooter. They won't come in and save him. They want to clear the building before they let the ambulance in.
Holy shit! Really?
So my boys, the turf guys, wrap him up in the towel, literally tied a knot on his face, kept his face together, picked him up, brought
Pazinski?
Pazinski.
My guy.
Pazinski. My guy
He
is
still
right.
owes me.
That's another story.
Yeah.
But it comes down to it, they saved his life because they would not have been in there fast enough to save him.
All right, Mike, they saved your life. You better be getting them a nice fucking little envelope for Christmas, every one of them. Right?
Hey,
Come on, Mike.
envelope Mike already got passed. I don't know. Mike's solid.
Yeah.
Mike's solid. But he was my friend, so now I get the phone call. I don't even. It's making me upset right now thinking about it because I should have been there, right?
Yeah.
I would have been there.
Yeah.
Maybe I could have. I like to think I would have fucking grabbed the guy. Stop
Yeah.
that fucking thing. That's how
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It was tough. It was tough. But he lived.
Yeah, would have been worse if he died. You're
It's
like, oh, if I
great.
was here, it would have been
And,
different. You know.
and the only bad thing about it is he remembers every second.
Really?
Every second.
So what happened to the guy who blasted him?
So the guy got second degree
Attempted,
blah, 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 brandishing a firearm, shouldn't have been. But then, so how about this? So now they brought him out. They saved Mike. They put him in the ambulance. They go in to get the guy. They get him. They perp walk him right through the lobby, right past all his buddies.
No one tried to.
Everybody tried to go. They
All
got
right.
the guys with the M16 stepping in front of everybody. So they walled them off. They wouldn't let them anywhere near him.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe they perp walked him to the lobby
Yeah.
in the first place. Side door that
Yeah.
motherfucker. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh my God. So now I'm thinking, oh, if I was there, no M16 stopping me.
So did the guy get sentenced yet?
Yeah, he's up there. He had mental problems too. He had
Oh,
mental
so-
problems. So he was basically just had the door open, sitting down,
In
waiting
his room?
in the room, in his own room, waiting for the first person to
Walk
by.
out of the elevator.
Walk by. Shoot. Mike looked at him. Shot him right in the face.
He's probably whacked out,
Yeah.
paranoid, thinking someone's
Right.
coming to get
Yeah.
him.
Who fucking knows? Who knows?
Fucking hey.
That was tough.
Having one eye's tough too.
Thought I was gonna lose my friend. You know. Yeah.
You know what they say,
But now-
Justin, right?
Now he's got that.
It's all fun and games. So somebody loses an eye, my friend.
I
Right, Jerome?
I told
It's
him.
all fun and
He's
games,
actually
Jerome.
much better looking now. With that eye.
Well, my favorite baseball player, Kirby Puckett. That's what happened to him. He lost
Oh.
vision in his eye.
Poor Kirby.
I was
What
let
a
down.
beast, huh?
I was let
Best
down.
hitter ever.
What a beast.
That was my favorite baseball player ever.
Fun
Yeah,
fact.
Puck fact.
Fun
Yeah.
fact, Kirby
Fun
Puckett
fact.
struck out.
He was just such a little dude. He couldn't
Kirby
even back a move.
said the halfway through the year, the leading guy in the league struck out 200 times halfway through the year this
Yeah.
year. Kirby Puckett struck out 200
His
times
life.
in the 90s.
In the
Yeah,
90s,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, in his career. Yeah.
Yeah. What a
Imagine
player,
that.
huh?
Yeah.
Woke up blind out of one eye one day.
Yeah.
Crazy. Maybe a spider bit him in the eye.
Spider bite will get you.
The old spider bite.
He didn't
Spider
walk by the wrong room, did he?
Kirby Puckett.
Maybe there's more to the story. But
How did
hey,
he die? Yeah,
I
he's
was
dead.
let
Kirby
down.
Puckett's
I
been
didn't
dead a
know
while.
Oh,
Yeah, he's dead.
He died, huh?
Yeah, how did he die?
Well, obviously
Weird.
something was going on. It was failing.
Right,
His eyes
Kirby
were
Puckett?
failing.
I think so.
Yeah,
I think
definitely.
you're right. I think you're right.
Yeah, he's definitely dead.
Yeah, I would see him, but probably passed away a long time ago.
Oh, yeah. Minnesota. Where was he from?
Oh. Puckett was a good baller, though.
Died in 2006.
Yeah.
Wow.
Played his whole
Yes.
career in Minnesota.
Did they say what he died from? Cancer?
Well, Minnesota won in 87 and 91, huh?
Yeah.
Molitor.
No, it doesn't say how he died.
Oh, shit.
Born in Chicago.
Chicago.
Illinois. Chicago's nice this time of year. Yeah, Jerome, we're gonna have you back. Talk some more baseball.
Okay.
Chronowski.
Anytime.
Yeah.
Anytime.
Yeah.
Somebody
Chronowski
cancels
back.
on you, call me.
I got another guest coming soon. He's a real good guest. I got to get back on this. I've been slacking so bad.
Oh, I know about this next guest. I might want to.
Oh yeah. The next guest is a doozy.
I might want to.
Oh my God. yeah. I mean, you think I got stories?
Mm-hmm.
You think I got stories? This kid's got stories. I met him in Walpole, and I'll just leave it at that.
That's
you
good.
know?
Yeah. Don't give him too much.
Jerome, thanks, brother. Thanks for coming on.
Thank you for getting me MLB 2024 MVP edition.
Yeah, of course.
40% off.
Yeah.
I know all the players now.
Yeah.
So next year, the waivers club's going to be back at it. 40 members strong. We're going to be 100 strong probably by spring training.
Yeah.
And we're not going to f around.
We're gonna play it smart. We're gonna play it smart because he's gotten really up there with the money and
And I got to get better at bankroll management. That's the thing.
Yeah, money
I
management.
got-
Money management
I got the
isn't
advice,
Jerome's strong suit.
I'm around the best people to learn from, though.
That's right. Good stuff. I want to thank you for coming on, Chrono. I want to thank you for coming on, too.
Thank you, man.
My
Absolutely.
man.
Thank you.
Good time. Let's go. You gotta
Want to thank Mike Lee. Want to thank Jerome.
Yeah, my guy Jerome. Justin.
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 Yeah, man.
Justin.
Yep.
What are you doing for Thanksgiving, Justin?
Going to Nebraska for the wife.
Ooh.
For what? Another wedding?
No, the wife, her family's out in Nebraska.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Cornhuskers, huh?
Going us.
311.
Cornhuskers, baby.
Hey, that's real Thanksgiving.
Yeah, exactly.
you
That's
gotta-
where 311's from?
My favorite band, Omaha, Nebraska.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Omaha.
Yeah.
The only thing I know about Omaha
They just
is,
came out with a new CD after 5 years.
really,
God bless them.
all mixed up.
That's good. It's not their best, though.
Yeah, all mixed up. What's the other song?
Most of their hits aren't their best.
You've
But,
been talking about this all week.
Down, All Mixed Up, Beautiful Disaster,
Yeah.
Amber.
Amber, that's a
That's a
song.
good song.
My daughter was always listening to that song.
Yeah.
Jerome, good stuff. We're gonna have you on again. Justin, everybody out there, by the time this comes out, probably Thanksgiving already happened. Hope everyone has a nice Thanksgiving because every Thanksgiving, growing up, you'd always read the Boston Herald. It's always some family gets, somebody stabs their brother, and there's always some madness.
I don't know.
It's triggering time.
There's always some madness happening on Thanksgiving. I don't know why.
I'm going to stab my brother. It's not going to be at my aunt's house. It's
Yeah,
gonna be
yeah.
In
So
my,
everybody, hopefully everyone has a safe Thanksgiving. No bullshit.
yeah.
And I'll be down in Florida, and we got to get another one going soon. We got to get back on track, Justin. So that's it. I don't know what episode this is, but people have been calling me like, dude, is the podcast done? Are you going to do another one? So it was good we got another one here. And, thanks everybody for tuning in. And happy Thanksgiving.
How about Thanksgiving? Let's go.
Let's go.
Beanshooter, like a jet, let's go. Beanshooter, it's not a line he doesn't toe. In a world full of dogs, you're gonna need a dog catcher. If you're wearing a mask out there, the fresh air's gonna get you. He always shoots from the hip. For iced coffee, take a sip. Toss it